Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guess who we've got back on the channel?
Hello, guess who's back? Back again.
Demi's back.
Tell your friends.
Demi is back on the channel. If you haven't seen her channel, go and check it out. If you like my channel, you will love hers.
We say that all the time.
We do.
Lads now, we're like, if you like me, you like her.
Yeah, because we do produce similar content.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you like our stuff, then you can check each other out. Today we are filming a video, obviously. Why do I do these things where I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about? And basically I asked on my Instagram, I put a little question box up and I asked people to tell us their assumptions about us. So I find these quite, because you've done this before.
I love assumption videos, yeah.
Have you done one with your mum?
Yes,
where people
I think I've done a few.
Her?
Yes, I have. I've done one with my mum. I think I've done them with Sean before, and then I think I've done them by myself as well.
Yeah, so I've not done a video like this before, but I do like watching them. I find them quite interesting, and I also find it interesting what people assume about me.
Yeah,
bearing in mind, like, because the reality is we choose what we put online.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see what interpretation you give it.
Yeah, so
but I think it's good doing it as a two, because you can answer the assumption as to whether you think it's true or not about you, but then I can also see if I think it's true about you.
That's
and
true,
like vice versa. So I think it's good to kind of see it, like you get more opinion.
Yeah, so we'll crack on. We've got a few to go through. So the first one is about both of us, and it says, you have days where you really don't want to film but feel like you have to.
Yeah. I feel like there's that pressure when you start saying like you've got a schedule and you want to keep to it and stuff, but then also sometimes you have to because of brand deals and stuff, where you would really rather not that day, but it's obviously paid work that you're contracted to. So I feel like, but I feel like that's any job well, you don't want to do some days, but you just have to. Yeah, well that's the thing, because we are classed as self-employed, like ultimately if we don't film, we don't get paid. Yeah, we don't pay the bills, like so it is like any other job. But then I think people can often see when we're not feeling it, because I think a couple of times like people have commented saying, you look really tired, Jess, are you okay? Like but then I've got really good, well I think good at taking time off, and like just having like a weekend off, whereas like with my schedule, because I upload 3 days a week, it is literally like edit and upload one day, film. I think I only have like not even a full day where I don't do something. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I think for me though, even when I take scheduled time off and stuff, I think because it's a job that's so like, you know, you're filming yourself, you know, you've got to feel it, you've got to kind of be like hyper, and you know, you've got to make it entertaining. It's the point of the videos, really. And for me, I don't know if this is you as well, but like I have such an up and down mood that like I'll wake up some days, and even though I haven't scheduled to not film that day, I won't, because I just feel like really like down that I can't. But then some days I'm like, I wasn't planning on filming that day, but I'm so hyper that I will. For me it's a very kind of spur of the moment thing, and I have to kind of find out when my mood's right to do it. I don't know if that's like just me. I mean, I don't think I do that, but like I think I don't know, like I think because I used to, like I'm quite good at planning and knowing what I'm filming, so that I can kind of prepare myself to be in the right mood. Right, okay. So like if I look on a Monday and be like, okay, so today I'm filming this one, but then on Friday I'm filming this one, so I know what's coming, so I can kind of like know what it's to expect. I don't know what it is for me, like I just get such up and down moods, and even when I've got brand deals and that, I literally for a week before it's due, I have to pick the right date. Just based on how I wake up in my mood and stuff. It's a bit weird, but then when I start filming, even if it's a day where I haven't felt it, when I start I can get into it, and then I can feel better. So I think it's just in the mornings, I'm not a morning person, and I'm like no, I know what you mean. But okay, next one. Okay, I found this one quite interesting. You wouldn't be friends if you didn't have YouTube/social media as a common interest. I think we wouldn't have met. We wouldn't have met, definitely not. But we were saying that the other day, like if our paths had been different, we wouldn't have met. But in terms of if we took that away and our personalities, I think we would be friends. I think we've got a lot in common outside of just YouTube and Instagram. I think we think the same about a lot of things. And so like say if like tomorrow YouTube and Instagram
disappeared,
Yeah.
we'd still be friends.
Yeah, and we've
So-
still got stuff in common outside of social media.
Yeah.
That like we would, you know, that we would be friends with. But
Yeah.
we definitely wouldn't have met without it.
No.
Because
Yeah.
we met at an event for people who do like social media. So
Yeah.
if we didn't have it, we wouldn't have met.
Yeah.
But I think we'd be friends without it. God.
I know what
Trying
you
to
mean,
explain
yeah.
it so it makes sense.
Yeah. No, so we would be friends.
Yeah.
I thought this was an interesting one. So you have both given up losing weight and are happy where you are now.
I think the thing is I think losing weight and dieting and health, and my opinion of it is it's never constant for me in my life, and it's never something that I'm going to put before enjoying and living my life, to be completely honest. Like, yes, I want to be healthier, yes, I would love to lose weight and, you know, get a bit fitter and all that type of thing, but I'm not going to let it consume and control my life like I have in the past.
Yeah.
And I just think, like, I am happy now. I don't look in the mirror every day and hate what I see. Like, I do love my body and stuff. And I think although there is things I want to change, I'm not going to let it affect my life. Like, if I want to go out, if I want to have fun, I'm not going to be worried or feeling bad about what I'm eating, and you know, that type of thing. And like, for me, it's going to be a long process because I'm not solely focusing on it. If I wanted to give up my social life and I wanted to be really strict with everything, I could. But I don't want to give it up because I love it so much. I love, like, you know, going out with friends, going out for meals, and I'm not going to restrict myself like that. Like, unless there's a health reason and I need to.
Yeah, because I think that you're right in saying, like, in terms of your socialisation and your life, like, I've learned that, like, yes, I could probably lose weight very quickly if I followed a very strict diet, didn't go out, didn't, like, eat anything bad. But then ultimately, when I get to a weight or a size or whatever that I think, yeah, I'm done now, I then will start socialising, start going, like, it.
Yeah.
You can't sustain that lifestyle for a long time, and it needs to be a constant lifestyle. So to me, if I eat, like, my diet's not perfect, it hasn't been for a long time, but I would say that I eat well, or like healthily, 3 or 4 days a week, and then the other times it's just not as, I don't calorie count, I don't track.
Yeah.
But like, so for example, the day after my birthday, I was like, oh my god, I've eaten so much over this weekend because of like things that I've been to, and I was like, I'm going to start again today. And I'd eaten really well, and then my neighbour came and gave us a slice of cake, and I thought, well, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it doesn't, like, I'm not going to, I mean, it would be pretty rude if I just threw it away, but like, I just think it's got to be a sustainable lifestyle.
I totally agree, because I think even if we were both now to be like, right, tomorrow we're going on a massive diet, we're going to cut right down, we're going to go on exercise and that, we can't sustain that for the rest of our life. So as soon as we then go back to living a normal life, we're going to put the weight back on. And, you know, unless you're willing to constantly live that life, which I'm not willing to give up what I have and what I like doing to be a certain weight and that. And I think I'm happy with my body. I don't wake up every morning and I'm not down about it. So why would I then let it affect my life in that way, if that makes sense? But no, I don't think we've definitely not given up on it. Like, we talk about it all the time together. Like, you know, Jess still goes to PT. I was saying the other day how, like, I'm really bad at the minute and I've struggled with binge eating and that, and I still do. And I think, you know, we're never going to be like constant with it, but we're not giving up. We're still trying, but we're just trying in a like more realistic way. I'd say.
Okay, I feel like this is another interesting one.
Okay.
You don't meet unless it's for content, which it goes back to what I think when I was saying we choose what we put online. There's so many times we've met up and not put anything online
just because we're like, if
we're going for
like if we're going for a breakfast, for example, like sometimes we'll take a picture of the breakfast and put it on, but we won't always. Like, we've met good few times and we've never put anything on. We've had nights out and we've never really documented it. It's just, but I think as well as that being said, because I know Jess is also into social media, a lot of the time when we do go out and we do meet, I do like to vlog it, and same with you, we like to document it because we know each other is fine with it in a way. But no, we plan content days, and we just because it's nice to have like someone in the industry who lives nearby, who's kind of like a colleague in a way, like we can have that thing. But then we also meet separately, where like Jess has stayed over at mine before, and we've had like you know, takeaways, and we've been at breakfast, and there's loads of stuff we do that we just don't put out.
So like, I think the key message sometimes I like to is just because we didn't put it on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So
like,
I think I get that though, because I think because people think that we live our lives online, that everything goes online, but it doesn't. There's so much that like we'll meet up and we'll never like document it, and
I think as well, like I've always said, like people might think, you know, they know everything I do every week because I do weekly vlogs, for example, but my weekly vlogs are never longer than an hour, and if they're an hour, that's a really long one. So when you think an hour out of a full week is still a very short amount of time as to what I've actually done that week. So I still think, like, when you're watching anyone on social media, it's literally what they want to post and what they want you to see. It's never like their full life.
Because like I mean, could you imagine if we like set up a camera and like Big Brother, like old school Big Brother, where you could watch the stream of them sleeping and everything?
I know,
could you imagine? But like, no, it is like, it is just a highlight reel of what we do. So So another assumption is you're similar in some ways but very different in others.
I kind of agree with that. Do you?
Yeah.
What do you
We've got similarities, and then like there's certain things like, I mean, for example, Demi's in a play, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I would never ever do a play.
No, you wouldn't act,
No, I don't think,
no. And I think even like when it comes to like our fashion sense, we're quite different. Like, there's
proven by the video that we got slated in.
I got slated in when we did an outfit swap. Apparently I was all setting Jess up to wear a horrible outfit, but we were laughing because that was an outfit I would genuinely wear. So I had kind of gone into the mindset of that video like, I'm gonna wear, I would put something, I wanted to see Jess in my style, for example, so that like checked little skirt, I loved that, I would have wore that with the graphic tee, but no,
it just doesn't suit. I think maybe it's like because people aren't used to seeing me in that style, so they probably thought it looked, but if I started social media in that style, people probably wouldn't bat an eyelid.
It was funny though, because like obviously everybody loved the outfit you picked for me. They thought you were like amazing and stylist, but I did not feel comfortable in them outfits. Like, you know, the leopard jumpsuit, I love leopard print, but that style of jumpsuit for me personally, I couldn't wear. I just don't feel like it's me. So like, although people are like, oh my god, you need to get her to style you, I was like, she picked lovely outfits, but I feel I couldn't wear them. And I feel like that's the thing, everyone has like a personal
and ultimately, like, I think people should just wear that whatever they're comfortable in, and it shouldn't really matter what other people think. Like, you know, sometimes I might look at someone's outfit and think, well, I wouldn't have chosen that, but if they're comfortable in it, then that's all that really matters.
100%. But I think there's a lot of things that we are very similar with, and, you know, when we've talked, we've been like same opinion, but then there's quite a lot that we're just like different with as well. But I think that's good. I think you've got to have, if we were the same with everything, be like boring.
But I agree with that one. Okay, there's another like a YouTube related one. It says you see YouTube as just a job and don't enjoy it as much anymore.
I don't agree, but there has been times in which I haven't been as motivated with YouTube, and you know, I haven't loved it as much. If I've been having a rut, or if I'm really down, then you don't love it as much as you do when you're really feeling it. But obviously, because you have turned it into a job and you do work with brands, there is expectations there, there's contracts there, there's deadlines there. But I do still love YouTube more than when I first started, because it's fun, and I think it is a hobby that if you got to the point where you weren't enjoying it anymore, you would just stop. Well, you would obviously have to find something else, but you would. You wouldn't continue it, you know what I mean?
I think now that, like, because obviously I feel like everybody who starts YouTube, we were saying this the other day, does want it to go somewhere. But the amount of hours and dedication unpaid that you have to do before you start getting paid for it, you have to love it, otherwise like, it's not going to happen, I don't think. You've got to enjoy what you're doing, otherwise you're going to give up, and it's just not going to be portrayed the same on camera, and it's just not going to work. So like,
well, 100%. Like, if I didn't love it initially, there's no way I would have spent a year and a half posting every single day, getting absolutely nothing from it, if I didn't love it. And same with you posted every day for a long period of time, and we wouldn't do that if we didn't thoroughly enjoy everything about it. So although we're in a position now where we do get paid from it, and we're very privileged and fortunate that we have turned a hobby into a job, it doesn't mean that we'll love it less because it's a job. It just means that it does come with a bit more pressure, deadlines,
bit more expectations and things,
but we still love it just as much. Like, we built it up because we loved it. So and I think it's just, it gets more exciting, the more opportunities, the more like everything that comes with it, it only gets more exciting, I feel. Yeah,
because I think as well, like, unless you've done like videography or some kind of like graphics or something, like my editing is completely self-taught. Like, I'm always like looking for ways to improve my editing, like different things that I can do, because Final Cut Pro, which is what I edit on, you do iMovie, don't you?
iMovie,
like, there is so much that you can do on there that I'm completely unaware of.
Right.
So like, I'm always looking at tutorials of how to do things, but it takes some of them take absolutely ages.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when like ages ago I did this as part of one of the intros to my video. I'd done this bit where the text of what I was doing, so I was like making a coffee and I was doing it as if the word like milk was coming out the milk bottle into the glass, and then like as I was adding the water, I had the word water like going up and then spinning around as I was thinking it, and that took me, I'm not even joking, nearly an hour to do like a 5-second segment.
Oh god.
And I asked my mum and dad whether they enjoyed it, and they didn't even notice it. I said, did you like what I did with the intro on this one? They said, what do you mean? I went, go back and watch it again.
Watch the word milk.
Like, it literally took like ages.
God. So, yeah.
If you don't enjoy it, then stuff like that's not,
yeah, you're not going to put the effort into it, really, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly choked on my coffee there. Don't get us wrong, sometimes I just like put the clips together and set it away, but like, I do like being a bit more creative with it, and you've got to have a love for like stuff like that.
Definitely. I think I put a lot of more time in editing the weekly vlogs than any other, just because I really like a certain style of them nowadays. I don't know what it is. I just recently, like probably a year ago, got into like editing them a certain way. Not a year ago, I wasn't even doing them a fucking year ago, but like you know what I mean, I just got into like a certain style of editing and I love doing them, but it's really hard to edit like clothing hauls and like sit down videos in the same way, so I don't probably put as much time into them because you can't really, like, I do sometimes try, like, I'll think of little pop-ups I can add, like I'll add a screenshot of the thing from the website with the size and like, you know, try and be as creative as I can, but I think there's some videos that are just much better edit than others, really.
But there's a lot that like maybe you wouldn't notice in the edit as such, which makes it
took ages,
like took a while. And I think like, because there's ways of like, even like, do you know when, I mean, I'll put a little thing, like do it on this video when like, so it'll like zoom in a bit, or like to just like emphasize something. Like something, and then also sometimes I haven't done it recently, but occasionally I'll like leave a clip running and then put some text, some voice over the top if you just want to capture like the facial expression from the last clip, but carry on. So like stuff, little bits like that that you might not even notice, it all adds up to quite a while. Doesn't it? Quite a long time.
It does.
But I feel like we're going slightly off topic, but yes, we do still thoroughly enjoy YouTube.
I
know. And I wouldn't pick anything else to do, if I'm honest.
No.
Okay, we'll do one more because I feel like we've talked a lot. So this one, it says no offense intended at the end, but it says, I assume Jess is more outgoing around people than Demi.
I think you are.
Do you think? I feel like you can be quite shy.
I'm very shy. Yeah, I'm very, very shy. I think it depends on the situation, very much so for me, but like, I'm trying to think of a situation. I feel like if we were at an event together, you'd be more likely to go up to somebody and start a conversation, whereas I would be like hiding behind you a bit. I'd be like, I'll wait until she's said hello and then like kind of go for it. But yeah, I definitely think you're more outgoing.
But then I feel like you do push yourself some, because you came up to me.
I did.
Demi approached me first.
I did.
And it was very like, you came over and you were very complimentary of my dress. And I was like, oh, I was like, I love this attention.
Because I just remember, I just walked into the event and I just seen this massive sparkly dress. Not massive, but like
it wasn't very, like, it was all sparkles.
Just, I mean, like, sparkles everywhere, not just like a segment, it was like sparkle. And I was like, bloody hell, that's gorgeous. Like, I'd never seen such a dress like it. And I think I just come up to you and I was like, I love your dress. And you were like, oh, thanks. So I was outgoing there. And I wasn't drunk. I was actually fine. And I actually asked you to meet for Frankie and Benny's, didn't I?
Yeah.
So in them two situations, I was quite outgoing.
Yeah. But then I do, yeah. So like, I feel like I'm more.
But if we went somewhere together, like an event, I feel like you'd be more. You would approach more. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah. But I think that's quite a recent thing with me, because I've talked about this on I think videos with you as well. But like my anxiety before, I wouldn't have dared. Like I probably wouldn't have even gone to like events and stuff because I was like that bad. But since my anxiety's like, I'm in more of like a fuck it kind of era where I just think, oh, like who cares?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'll do anything.
Yeah, I definitely think I'm a bit like that as well. But I think in general, like if we were looking at both of us, I am more shy. Yeah. Like I am more like, oh well, I'll let you do it. No, I'll come after you.
No, yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that's true. Yeah. I think you are more outgoing. Like I don't know if I could ever do the solo holiday thing that you done. Yeah. That for me is like because I recently went to Ireland with my grandma and I had to get the plane back by myself. Right. And even that, I felt like weird. I was like, God, like if you went on a full holiday by yourself, like I don't know if I could approach people. I don't know if I could like, I don't know, like I just feel I couldn't do that. But obviously you have. Yeah. So yeah.
I think that was one of the things that I was nervous before doing it, but now that I've done it, like it has like built like a sense of self-confidence. Yeah. So
yeah. True. So you feel like that has built more confidence for you as well. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so yes, slightly agree with that one. Yeah. But yeah, so that's where we're going to leave it today. I feel like we've answered some good ones there. Thank you for putting them in. And we're just going to end this video here. Thank you for coming on the channel again.
Of course.
And like I said before, if you haven't subscribed to Demi, go and check her channel out. And yeah, we're just going to end this vlog here. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, go and hit the subscribe button and the like button, all that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you.